getting stuff ready to go right now, everybody. Just give me a few minutes of your time. Just want to take a look at something real quick. Alright, cool. Not sure if anyone is in the chat or not. Gonna give it a few more minutes for everyone to kind of come. This was kind of random tonight. We'll go through some introductions and different things like that. So I'm pretty excited to do this for you all. And if you're coming in or you're starting at the beginning, I've got myself essentially on a couple of different other devices just so I can see like how things are going, like with the live stream and different things like that. So all right, just gonna give it a couple more minutes. And if you all are in here, whoever that may be, and if the volume's kind of messed up and whatever, just please let me know. I've been kind of messing around with the settings for the last couple hours just to see how we're all doing. So cool. Was hoping to be on a little bit earlier, but that did not happen today, unfortunately. So we're gonna give it a couple more minutes and then I'll get in some introductions. Fairly new to doing this as well. So those who are coming in, welcome. I'm going to talk a little bit about Gundam and Gunpla today. Sliding in here, everybody. Just a minute or so. I have some peeps that I reached out to kind of come in tonight as well. And then we're going to get right into the business. And I just want to take a look to make sure everything's going to be okay for the first live stream that I've done on YouTube. So, thank you all for the constant support and your patience. And if you are going to watch this later on, just feel free to fast forward, like past this part, because like I said, I just want to make sure we are getting things going tonight. I'm excited. So probably another minute or so, guys. Do. Just 1 sec, I'm gonna see if... Alright. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get right into this because, like I said, I was just seeing where my people might be at, but maybe they'll get on at another time. And if you're here, you're here. So, greetings, all Newtypes and Ace Pilots, Judge Ominal here. Today, I have a special gift for each and every single one of you soldiers out there. This is my first time essentially going kind of face-to-face like this with you all. I've got a couple different cameras set up, and I've had to do some setting changes within the streaming software that I'm using and whatnot. So essentially, you know, if you are a streamer or if you're a content creator and you want to try to utilize everything you possibly can when it comes to the devices you have to try to do this kind of stuff, and unfortunately I don't have the best setup, but I do want to kind of dive into like some different things for 2025. If you all know who I am essentially as of right now. I'm Judge Amuro. I'm big into Gundam and Gunpla. I've been a fan since I was a child, and essentially 2024 was an experimental year for me, trying to kind of slide into this new role as a content creator. Mostly, if you do check my channel out and you're liking what you see, don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. I always say that in a lot of different videos, and it is important, especially for people that are growing as small content creators. You know, the more people we get involved, the more we feel like we can make more content for y'all. And what I usually kind of dabble in, like as of right now, I'm doing a Let's Play series with SD Gundam G Generation Genesis. It's kind of a blind playthrough. I think I want to say like halfway through the game right now, and that's been kind of like a cool thing to do with each and every single one of you soldiers out there. And I have started getting into Gunpla as of 2024. I won't say like hardcore, but I built quite a few kits even for myself in my busy schedule within the last year. And you all have an opportunity to go to my channel and see like the kind of progress that I've made. Currently, as of right now, I've taken a step back, and I've been listening to like people giving me some advice about like certain things. So when I do like my quote unquote speed build videos now, I'm actually turning it into kind of like a twist stop still animation as well from that. And I've put a lot of time and effort into it. If you're all liking that kind of content, just hit me up, let me know. After everything is said and done, I'm gonna probably, you know, edit so that you guys can get to like other social media platforms as well. And I guess today what I want to do is just kind of shock you all and show you that we're going to be doing something different for 2025. I just dropped a couple other videos on some other social media platforms, pretty much stating like, you know, we're going to really dive into this and be kind of respectful to you all, with trying to keep up with, you know, consistent content and whatnot. I'm just getting through like the holidays just like everybody else, so it's just been kind of one of those things where you have to take a step back from the grind and go back to the other grind, you know, get some money, spend some time with some family members, friends, so on and so forth. But I'm glad to be back, and I hope I end up like reaching out to you all at some point, and I hope you all enjoy kind of like what I'm going to do tonight. It's going to be a nice chill scenario, so I got some background music on. If you are in here and the music's too loud and whatever, and it's kind of like, you know, taking over from my mic, just let me know so I can make some adjustments on my end. And without further ado, the gift for you all, the MSM-07S Z'Gok. This is the high grade model kit, Gundam Gunpla model kit. This suit specifically was piloted by Char Aznable in the original series. Don't really want to do the spoiler stuff, but I feel like at this point, if you're into Gundam and you haven't watched the original series, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So, throughout the 1 Year War, Char Aznable piloted this throughout the battle in Jaburo, and there's like a pretty like solid iconic scene in there where Char is like entering Jaburo with a couple of like ad guys, and he ends up taking his claws and he ends up like essentially shoving it through a GM or a GM unit from the Federation side. And I thought this would be kind of a cool kit to get things going for 2025. I know you've all, if you have been following like a lot of my content and different things like that, you'll see that I'm like really big with the 1 Year War. I mean, I don't know if you could see behind, oops, sorry, wrong side. Behind you this way, you're going to see like the RX-78-2, and then, sorry, I'm right here, you know, bada bing, bada boom. You got Armor Array and the RX-78-2 Gundam as well. And then on this side, all my like model kits, figures, different things like that. If you all are like continuing to watch this live stream and stuff, and like eventually you want to see some cool things that I do have when it comes to the Gundam universe, feel free to drop me a line, drop some love in the comments. And we're just going to kind of go around the box real quick, because I know like a lot of us like kind of like doing this kind of thing. So we'll start from right over here and then just work our way around. As you can see, I'll get a little bit closer. I do apologize, I'm not using one of the cameras that I usually use when it comes to like the speed building and whatnot. So I'm actually using like my laptop, just, you know, a regular camera. And you guys are going to see as well that I'm going to be using my iPhone, so that we can just kind of dive right in and build this together. Okay, so if you're here, any questions, or you know, you wanted to say hi and whatever, feel free to drop me a line in the comments. Now just give me a few seconds here, because I'm going to adjust the screen on your end so we all can see what's going on tonight. I'm going to minimize myself, and I do have the comments open. I'm actually watching myself off of my PS5 that I usually do the Let's Play series with. And yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. So just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to make sure that everything is kind of catching up to me on my end here. Awesome. And it looks like it is. So we're actually going to continue on with this for this evening. So right here, and I'm actually going to minimize myself just a little bit more so you guys can get a full-fledged view of this speed build. And if I'm too small, I apologize, but I feel like this is going to be the most important thing as of right now. So again, it is going to be like a straight build tonight, and I don't do anything really fancy when it comes to this. I just enjoy the act of being able to build it from the runners, you know, follow the instructions. And then again, usually I'll put like a twist when it comes to like the speed build videos, but as we're building, I'll kind of talk a little bit about that. So I'm deciding to kind of push myself more towards YouTube, because I feel like it's a pretty creditable social media platform at this point when it comes to information and people wanting to be content creators and different things like that. And we kind of got some sad news with another big platform this week, at least if you're in the United States and whatnot. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of ties to, you know, I'm not going to say it out loud because you guys probably already know what I'm talking about, but I didn't have any real ties to it. You know, I wasn't like monetized or anything like that, because to me, this isn't really what this is all about. You know, this is just all about connecting with people and seeing, you know, people's point of view when it comes to like a different, you know, like a different style hobby. Like before, I wasn't really into like the mobile suit kits and stuff. You know, I just really liked watching the animes and playing the video games growing up. But as I'm kind of branching out into the social media platform here, it's been a good time, and I've met a lot of cool people doing this. And getting back to the other thing I was talking about with social media platforms, sorry, I'm kind of like scatterbrained right now. So everything I make, it goes through a video editor, and unfortunately the video editor is tied to the app that I was using. And I said, you know what, why don't we try something different for you all, and this will give you all an opportunity to kind of see my face like for what it is. You know, it is late at night where I'm at. I mean, we're pushing almost 10 o'clock. I spent quite a long time trying to get this set up today, and I want to say I'm not like that dense when it comes to technology, but between day-to-day stuff and then really wanting to figure out what I wanted to do this year when it comes to like the social media platform things, being a content creator, And we're going to go through after all the runners, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Just want to get through the plastic here, and then also we're going to show this as well in a moment, the manual. So yeah, it's been a trip for me. Like, I never thought I would end up doing anything like this. You know, I'm just your average kind of guy. I go to work every single day, just like the rest of us, to get a little bit of money and have a little bit of fun. So we'll do the manual afterwards. I just want to show you guys, like, you know, piece by piece here. Right? These are your, like, P parts, like joints and different things like that. Alright. I know it's not the best quality. Like I said, I'm not utilizing a camera that I usually use tonight. I'm actually utilizing my cell phone. And if you guys are using, you know, I specifically use like an iPhone and whatnot, but you can buy this add-on to it and essentially turn it into one of your cameras to plug into your PCs. So if you should look into that, if you are into live streaming these kind of things, because this gives, you know, everyone an opportunity, right? So top right hand corner of your screen, you get to see me kind of chatting away and different things like that. And then, you know, the major screen is taken up where all like the parts and stuff are. So, as of right now, we're going to count the P parts as like another runner. So that's 3. This is going to be kind of a simple kit in my opinion. You know, it's a high grade kit. Nothing too crazy. I haven't really dived into anything outside of high grade right now, because before I got into this hobby, like hardcore, I ended up getting, and then our stickers too, I end up like purchasing a lot of kits prior to this, because this is just something like I really wanted to do at this point. And yeah, so I'm just going through a lot of the stuff that's in my backlog currently. So that was pretty much it, guys. So again, we're going to count the P parts as one of the runners as well. So you got 4 runners, including the P parts, and then a very small thing for like the stickers. Again, we're not going to do anything really crazy tonight. We're just going to straight build Char, Aznable, Z'Gok, and it's going to be a good time for everybody. So right here, you got your main page to the manual, MSM-07S Z'Gok, just so you guys don't know, like, think I'm lying to you. And then this is Char Aznable's amphibious mobile suit. I always liked the Z'Gok, even if it wasn't, you know, necessarily Char Aznable Z'Gok. I mean, of course, everybody's gonna always love Char Aznable. And it looks like I got a little bit of a glare, so I'll just move this over temporary real quick. You guys can see, you know, of course, all the information's in Japanese. I don't read Japanese. I would love to. There's been a couple times in life that I have tried to teach myself some of that. And again, we're just going to probably do just like 2 pages on this. And again, I don't want it to get within the glare, so we'll just keep it like right here. I'll get out of your guys' way too, just so you can have a good look at this. We're just going to dive right in. Alright, we're going to flip this over. Alright, perfect. I'm actually having a really good time doing this. I was a little like off at first, because like again, like this is kind of outside of my comfort zone when it comes to content creation, but I'm enjoying it. It's not too bad. Right. And then of course, like the last page, you're going to see like the back end of Char's mobile suit and stuff. Different, you know, the color guide, different poses you might be able to use yourself. So again, we're going to go through this one more time here from the front. This is the high grade level 144 scale MSM-07S Z'Gok. This is Char Aznable's custom. And just so we all can see where we're going to start off with, you know, let's start right from the start here and work our way to the back. I do want to let you guys know just kind of some behind the scenes stuff when it comes to like the stop still animations that I do. What I try to do is I'll like build all the parts first, and then you guys will see everything kind of come together. I don't know. It's just a me thing. I've been really enjoying doing that, and once I get like a different program to do that kind of stuff with, then I'll go back to making more content doing so. But yeah, so it looks like we have you know, 1 through 10 right here. I'm just gonna start clipping away and different things like that. If you happen to join tonight, feel free to stop in and say hello. So A11, A37. Looking for our A parts. Looks like A is split up between A1 and A2 as well. Let's be, yeah, it is. Okay, no worries. And you guys are probably just going to see a little part or little pieces here and there. And yes, I did invest into these bad boys as well. Quite frankly, you know, again, even for someone that just does the straight builds, I started off with the entry grade level nippers, and I think I got literally through like one entry grade level kit, and they were pretty much kibosh. So if you guys want like a link to this as well afterwards, you know, drop something in the chat, let me know. I might just go ahead and do that for y'all, because if you are like, you know, really into the hobby and you don't like have a pair of these god hands, you're kind of missing out. And I've done like next to nothing like when it comes to maintenance with these. I know you see some videos like every now and then where people are like breaking the you know, the tips off the nippers, but I don't know, maybe they're just utilizing things wrong or whatever. And I'm not here to judge anybody as well, because I want to consider myself a novice when it comes to this kind of hobby. This is for the love of Gundam and Gunpla. Get right into that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright folks, so we're looking for A11 and A37. Okay, and this is going to be like probably the most annoying part tonight. It's just trying to find all the pieces and not make everything so shaky all the time. Alright, let's get that right in the center here. And then we want to make sure we're cutting nice and neat for everybody. And I'm sure everybody has their own techniques and different things like that, but you know, just like that, boom. And then we're going to be looking for 37, which I want to say it's going to probably be on the A2 side right now. All right, let's see, A37. Very hard to probably see with the part numbers here, but A37 is one of these guys. And then what I'll do is after, I'll flip that around, because I don't really like cutting too far down there, especially when the runner, the molds are just kind of like on the opposite side. It's just a little bit easier to get to. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to go around. You're probably going to hear some songs that are similar to you guys from a lot of the different videos that I've done. This is YouTube especially, and I'll say that, has a really good solid library when it comes to music and different things, because it's free, and then you're not having to worry about anything else when it comes to like copywriting and different things like that. That's another reason why I want to stream on here. There's a lot they offer, you know, for free, and I'm okay with that. Got to figure out how they want me to put this piece here. Nothing really looks too complicated. Alright. Well, I guess it's gonna go something like this, guys and gals. That's what I'm gathering. And y'all can't really see that too well, but that's kind of where you're going to be at, and you're just going to push that right into this. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, step 2, we got A25 and A26, so that should be on the A2 runner. And feel free to chime in, everybody, it's alright. Alright, A25 and A26, which is somewhere here. I just got to use my good eye, guys and gals. Right here. Yeah. Alright, cool. And if you are just kind of liking this chill stuff, you know, feel free to hit me up even later on if you just kind of stop in to give some support and different things like that. It's all good. I really didn't have a lot of time to reach out to a lot of my friends and stuff that do usually stop in because I was too busy messing around with these settings here. And I don't mind doing this. This is very chill to me. So that was A25 and A26, and then we need our PC parts here. And that's going to be PCF. Sorry. We need one of these. Cool. Again, you're probably going to just see me off screen and on screen and different things like that, just because things are all over the place, and I am trying to utilize as much space on my desk as possible. I actually expanded my desk. It's I don't know, probably like a 6-foot desk, I want to say, maybe a little bit longer than that, because before I had one of those corner desks, and I was thinking about getting into this stuff, but I just didn't have enough room to really do what I needed to do with it. So here we go, just like that, and just like that. Looks like I'm having some issues with that right there. There we go. Looks like it's gonna go right in here. Beautiful work. And then I'm just gonna, I don't think I have to clean up anything at that point. I think we should be alright. Cool. Awesome. Just gonna spin this baby around for you all. You see what part, just what it should be looking like. Very cool. And it looks like this is the feet and legs. I didn't really look at that before. Next pieces are going to be some B pieces, actually. So our big runner with Char Aznable's kind of maroon, dark red colors. I won't say crimson because we will offend Johnny Ryden, and we don't want to do that tonight, do we, folks? Probably not. Crimson Lightning. So yeah, I'd like to get back into doing my live streaming stuff. I was doing it on Twitch a little bit when it came to me dealing with the Let's Play series, but I just kind of got out of that because I'm a pretty busy guy outside of this stuff, and I know we all are. So I'm just trying to do this when I can for you all. Alright, PCC, we'll put this right together. I don't know, it's something about the Z'Gok. Even the ACT guys and the GOGs, you know, those amphibious suits, the original ones, I feel like in other series they got a little out of hand, but if you go back and you watch the stuff from the original series, this is really cool. And of course, I'm part of the generation where everything came over to the United States was all like Gundam Wing, and I was a Toonami kid as well, and that got me into the series. But like now I just look back and it's like I wish I could have started out with the original stuff. I don't know, it just has a little bit more charm, and I think it just has kind of a better backstory when it comes to a lot of stuff throughout the war and love and sacrifice, different things like that. So this is kind of where we're at with this. And again, I'm not an expert, so I'll clean up as much as I can. I'm really only going to be using the nippers for this kind of stuff because it goes pretty quickly, especially with how many runners we have. Alright, so now we got a little bit of a doozy here, and we'll just kind of play it by ear. So we got quite a few parts here. So one is right there. So I need B20, 21. So let's just finish up the B stuff first, everybody. So I need B20 and 21. There we go. B20 and 21. Which 20 and 21's right here. So 21's right here. Okay, and then right there, and then 21, we're going to dive right into this one right here. So we are finishing up the legs here. Again, this should go pretty quickly, I want to say, for the most part. There we go. And then we'll just try to clean up a little bit as we go. I'm not sure what you all do with your nubs afterwards, but I try to get everything into the same box, and then I save the boxes afterwards. I've seen a lot of cool things people do with the boxes, and maybe I'll do one of those things afterwards. If I do, maybe I'll do a video or something of it. I'll let you guys know in the mid-future. Okay, 8. There we go. Oh. And it begins, everybody. We all go through the same troubles. Alright. And luckily for us, I found it. So I'm just going to clip off a little bit there. There we go. That one doesn't look too bad with everything else. Again, I don't really do a lot with the sanding and different things like that. Straight build. Okay, so now we got to move over to our A parts. We're going to do A18 and 30 and A12 and A31. So let's get the A2 parts out of the way. So we need 30 and 31 off this bad boy. And it's kind of dark, so I'm trying to make sure I'm getting the right parts here. Next time I'll probably have a light over the head a little bit. I just wanted to make sure my light was actually on above me. Like I said, it was pretty dark in here. Go. Alright, pan. And then... Yeah, maybe next time I'll break out the better camera for everybody. Again, I was just trying to do some experimenting when it comes to this stuff today. Alright, A18 and A12. So let's start off with 18 because I found it right here. And then 12. It's going to be right here in this one. Yeah, I still remember watching the battle with Jabro and whatnot, and playing all the older games because everything seemed like coming out for the PS2 especially. Excuse me, I'm just getting some of that dust out of there. everything coming out of the PS2 was all based around the 1 Year War as well. I'm sure you've all heard of Journey to Jaburo, or is it Jaburo? Jaburo, excuse me. And that was based around like that whole time frame. That was a cool game though. That was on the PS2. I actually own a lot of those games as well. So let's get all our parts right here, and then we're just gonna kind of start from base. So B120, B20 and 21. So this part has to go. I guess it really doesn't matter. So this is gonna go like this, but we're gonna put this on first, I think. Yeah. So this is gonna go like right into here, guys, and I apologize about that. Kind of slipped out of my hands. I'm gonna go right into here with this one. And then this one right here. This is like his kneecaps kind of area, it looks like. And it really just kind of goes in nice and easy for the most part. And then just make sure you're lining your pegs up. I love doing that part especially. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. See just that little bit, and you're just kind of coming down on it. That's very satisfying. Alright, so that is going to go like this in here, as you all can see. Boom. And then we're just going to keep that bad boy right there for a second. And then we got to put these parts together now. So part 1 and B8, which is this part right here. Let's get that going for the next section. Okay, so that's coming down. I'm not sure how that's going to go. That's flipping up like this and this. I know, guys, it's kind of complicated at times, but yeah. Hey, Dylan Henshaw, thank you so much for commenting. So, shame US or UC has never took hold in the West like many of the AAU shows. No, definitely agree with you there when it comes to that. I'm a big fan of the UC. I know I've read some articles too recently that, you know, they're saying they need to stop doing like UC stuff. I'm like, they need to start bringing some other stuff over. Like, honestly, like this past year, I think I did a short video on it, but they just brought over Char's Counterattacks manga that's been out since what, the 80s, and we finally got an English translation of it. And that movie's amazing. They put a lot of money in that movie, and that's just like a lot of different solid animations when it comes to that time period. And unfortunately, you know, I've done a couple spoilers already tonight. I mean, did anyone really want Amuro and Char to go anywhere? If you are a big fan of the UC universe, no. But eventually that needs to happen. And yeah, it's kind of sad. I didn't really, you know, I feel like a lot of the alternate universes, or whatever you want to call it at this point, extended universes, they're just remakes of the original. And I don't want to sound like that person either, because I know there's a lot of people out there that's like, oh my god, we're OG fans and this sucks. And but no, they just keep doing the same thing and over again, which is good. I mean, for the new generation, they get to see something, but at the same time, it's kind of sad. Thanks for the comment, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we're getting into the next part here. Looks like I gotta go up and under with this one. Okay. I am doing the best I can here, everybody, to show you like how these parts should be fitting in here. It's kind of, oh, I hit the camera. It might not go on that one, to be honest. It might be the other one. Alright, so this is like this and like this. Okay. Yep, just like that, everybody. Here we go. Yeah, and you know, folks joining in and they're taking a listen tonight, feel free to talk about anything Gundam and Gunpla related. I'm a big fan. I know I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm an expert because I'm not, but I do know a lot about what I like with the series, the franchise. Again, I'm pretty new with the Gunpla stuff, and that's why I do a lot of the straight builds because I just like doing this. This is great. This is good stuff. Alright, our next part is going to be, looks like I already put that bad boy in there, so I need to do, this is the rounded part. This one needs to go in here next. There we go. Kind of goes around like that. Yeah, it does say it's supposed to go in sideways. I don't know if you all can see how it kind of curves down right in here and whatnot, but good stuff. And then our lip at the top. Same scenario. You're going to go in sideways. You can see how the lip is right there. And I mean, if you actually... Well, that didn't go in that well. There we go. You kind of get the bend. You know what I mean? When it comes to the Z'Gok. So, that's cool. I like how they did that. And then it's just a little bit more, you get a little bit more flexibility, I want to say, when it comes to that. So that's awesome. So far, so good, guys, gals. Newtypes Ace Pilots, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Definitely out of my comfort zone. But I'm feeling good. Feeling pretty good about all this right now. So that was step 4. And we're going to jump right into step 5. I'm kind of glad this is a shorter one too, because, you know, when people go out and they do different things like this, it can be a very lengthy thing. But we got some music going. Those coming in, if the music's kind of overbearing my voice right now, just let me know and then I can adjust some things in the settings on my app. So A36 and A37. Or excuse me, A36 and A7. So A7, probably looking me dead in the eye right now, which is right here, it looks like. Yep. So this part right here, it's going to go on. Nice. This is how smooth these are. So if you don't, again, the God hands, I don't mean to be like a poster child for a lot of stuff people say online all the time, but these are definitely smooth. Very, very smooth. Alright, so that was A7, and then we got to get A36, which is on the dark side here. And A36 is right here, so if I happen to hit the camera a couple times, I do apologize as well. We're just in the zone. Just kind of turn this like this. I usually try to turn it too, just so I can get kind of a better clean cut here. And we're going to try not to lose any parts, hopefully. So let's get that together. Looks like we're going to be starting on the next leg now, because this is just everything in reverse. Okay, and then the directions are pretty good tonight, I want to say. So inside you'll see these little slots here. And then you're just going to take this piece, this A7 piece. You got the 3 little slots on the back side. You're going to slide that right in. If you guys want to like see the manual and stuff, maybe throughout, you know, this little, whatever you want to call this right now, let me know in future episodes. I'm hoping I can do this like every now and then. Maybe once a week, who knows? I don't want to go too far ahead here because like I said, I got a lot on my plate. Okay, so PCF and then A27, A28. So it looks like we already got an F part out of here, and that would make sense since we just did one of the legs. So we're just gonna nip away here, nippy nip nip. And then we're just gonna move that over just like that. And then 2728. And I probably I won't be able to really type too much, guys, in the comments, but I will respond accordingly if you do happen to drop something in there. Okay, 2728. So 2728 is right here. Okay. Oh, hit the camera again. Bam. And then 28. Just making sure in the light here. So smooth. These cuts are so smooth. I love it. Beautiful. Put our blade down real quick. Alright. Okie dokie. And same scenario again. Just gonna flip this up. Make sure this piece is up here on top. This side, and then of course your pegs are gonna fit in here from the other piece on this side. Just like that. There. And maybe I'll make a stop still after this. I don't know. Like I said, I gotta probably end up investing in a new program at this point because of all the stuff that's going on in the world and social media. Alright, so step 7, B24, B25, PC, C. And we got the base of our feet here. Of our mobile suit. Alright, come on now. There we go. And then we'll try to get a little bit closer for you guys this time. Big year for me, hopefully. Definitely want to make this a thing for everyone. This is very therapeutic. I'm sure a lot of us say this when we're building, but we all have to work very hard nowadays to get the things we want, to enjoy the time with the people we love and care about. And it's nice to just wind down and do something we all enjoy. Gundam and Gunpla. So I'll bring this up too because this is fairly new in the Gundam world. Since I'm into playing the SD Gundam games, I end up getting into the testing for SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. That is going to be a mobile game, and I'm hoping that we all can maybe play together someday. I was very shocked because they only allowed 1,500 people in the US to do the testing for that, and I actually got in with it. So I probably won't be doing anything when it comes to that, at least in the testing phases, but maybe further on we can do something else together about it. And those that are joining in, I appreciate you. Those that have been by my side since I've started this journey, I appreciate you as well. I did post a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before. And what day is it? So the 19th, so it was either the 17th or 18th of January. And essentially what I was saying is that I'm looking for some points of views from the viewers. So if you guys and gals, Newtypes Ace Pilots, soldiers, y'all want to see something kind of out of the ordinary that I'm bringing to the table, please let me know. I am definitely a big fan of constructive criticism, and I like challenges in life, so maybe I can try to do something that you've all been trying to do yourselves. And if y'all haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of EDM. I've been doing that with a lot of my videos. I actually listen to that quite frequently when I'm working. I get myself motivated, you know, when I hear this stuff. So this is the bigger end. So this is step 8 that I started kind of cutting into as I was talking with you all. And this is just like the complete opposite of, it looks like we did the left leg, I want to say. And this is the right side. So this is when all like the other pieces start coming together to make the leg itself and whatnot. So we need, I should have waited because we need another B part. So I need B7 this time. Just going to be right here, and we're actually going to flip that around because of how the mold is. There we go. So B is done for now. Alright, so I need A 33, 8, 32, and 17. So let's get the 30s out of there. So 33 and 32. So 32. It's right here, this one, guys. Oh, I've heard this song before. There we go. So that was 32. Let's separate that one this time. So 32 is at the top, and then 33, which is right here, this one, right below it. Nice chill environment for you all. I appreciate those staying up to watching this. It's just about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. I just did that so I didn't lose the piece. And then I need 12 and 18. A 12 and 18. It's a hard pick between Amuro and Char because they're like one and the same at times, but let's face it, Char's has some pretty cool mobile suits throughout his time period compared to Amuro Ray. 17 and 8. My bad, guys. I was reading the top. Mm-hmm. 17, rolling right out there, and then number 8, which is this one right here. Yeah. If you are enjoying this and you happen to watch this tonight or later on, don't forget to drop me a line and subscribe. I'm working my way up there as well, and the more people subscribe, the more content everybody gets. Alright, so I think we're all set with this one, and we're going to start building now. So we got our base piece right here, which is where everything's going to kind of come into play. And then we want to make sure that our pieces are going to go right in here. Very simple slide in, just like butter. There we go. Boom. And then as, of course, you got this going on right here as well. Not sure if you're all familiar with Linktree as well. And again, I'll probably end up doing something a little different next time. I'll probably drop a lot of that in the chat prior to me actually building and stuff now that I got everything going on tonight, finally. Linktree is something where you can have links to all your social media platforms all in one place. And I would love to see you all kind of follow me on different social media platforms. I mean, the biggest focus, and this is why I'm doing the live streams on YouTube, is YouTube. So, those who are here, thank you. And if you want to try to follow me or add me on different places, I will let you know after the fact. and we can go from there. This is such a weird thing here, but I understand. So we're gonna, not really sure, I guess we're gonna do that. Or is it, this is just a weird thing. I think it's gonna have to go like that, yeah. Okay, so I guess that's how that's gonna go. Alright, and then the downward thing's gonna come right in here, like that. And it's supposed to go in just like that, everybody. And then, of course, right, you'll know you're in the right spot because you can see this stuff on the back side. Beautiful. Okay, and then we gotta put everything else together. And then this is gonna go there and there. Just mapping this out before I bring it on screen. Hopefully I didn't do the same thing I did last time. I don't think I did. It's supposed to slide right in there. There we go. Now this is saying, so the foot goes like this, and then this is supposed to go on that side, just like that. And then see, there you go. It just pops right in there. Awesome. And then again, we'll just kind of map this out prior to coming on screen, and you guys can see this, right? It's got those three little things in there where this piece is going to sit right in there. Perfect. And with me, when I start kind of a high-grade kit, there's very few times that I don't finish it all in one sitting. So you guys are in for a treat and a ride tonight. And then this piece, of course, so that went that way, and then this is going to go kind of, this says the same way. It's supposed to slide right in there. There we go. I don't know how I feel about that. The other one went that way. I feel like there's not supposed to be that big of a gap. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I have to turn it, you know, you can turn these. It's all on like a it's all swiveled inside the part, so we'll just kind of keep it wherever we got to do. I wouldn't go too far out just in case you break something. I definitely don't recommend that. So look at that, we got two legs now. Legs are done. It looks like we're going to be jumping right in. So that was step 8. Step 9, I'm assuming we're going to kind of work our way from the bottom up. I could be wrong, but we're going to find out shortly. A1, A2. That's kind of a weird thing about all these amphibious mobile suits as well. Everything's kind of like compressed together in the abdomen. A1, A2, which is A1, and so A1, A2. Yeah, I spend a lot of time on YouTube myself, though. I actually fall asleep to it every single night. Just different things I like. A lot of videos, a lot of Gundam stuff, and a lot of video game walkthroughs. I'm a big fan of that. When I have time to play, of course. BCB and BCB, so 2 B's on this part. So our B parts are going to be bam and bam right here. And sideways. And sideways. Here we go. Again, I keep hearing a lot of the same stuff, like same music that I've put in like prior videos as well. It's kind of funny. So this is our front part, and it wants it just like this, so everything kind of sticking up like that. That's how we're going to do it. And then our B parts are going to, oh, how are they going to go in there? Well, it looks like one's on top and one's on the bottom. So you guys will see this right here, how it's like flat. So one's going to go flat on top. We'll get that piece right in there. Looks like it's already sitting well. And then the other one is going to be facing the bottom part here, just like this. Maybe. Sometimes these parts give us a hard time. Alright, looks like I got it that time. So it should be flush with that too. And we'll just get one side in. Probably start with the back side where the pegs are, just so you're not having to fight all that too going into this. This is going to be kind of difficult here. Alright, ready? Let's do this side. Ah, perfect. I might cut down because it's a little nubby on this side. Just a hair. Perfect. Alright, and then we got B5, B6, and B13, A21. So a lot of B's this time around. Alright, so B5, B6, B13. So B5 is right here, everybody, and B6. So we'll get those two big pieces out of the way first. Okay. There we go. That was 5, and then 6 is right here. And then B13. We don't want to put this away just yet. Looking for that B13. Very small square piece right down here. So I'll get a nice close shot up for you all. On two sides. Okay, perfect. And then A21, which should be on this side right here. A21. So this piece right here. Yeah, I got some boozy stuff going on right now. And I'm actually going to have a drink real quick, everybody. Some water. A little parched. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Just chilling tonight. Figure I'd just do a nice straight build video for 2025. And who else but Char Aznable, right? Alright, so a B5, B6, B13. Well, let's get all these pieces together here. This one's kind of a strange one. Looks like this kind of just like slides right in here, so y'all can see this, yeah? Is that the right part? I don't know. It's supposed to slide right in. Just like that, too. Oh. That is strange. Maybe it's this side. If you guys have built this before too and you want to give me some pointers, by all means. So that's actually, I had the wrong side, so it's going to slide right in at the bottom right here. And then this piece, I guess it just slides right in here, everybody. Just like that. It's going to look something like this afterwards. Appreciate y'all staying up if you are on the east side here. We're pushing 11 o'clock shortly. Talking like an old man now. I won't be working tomorrow though. Taking the day off. Alright, so that is that. So that's what we got for, so this is what we've done so far from step 1 to step 10. I'm going to flip a page here. I'll show you guys what we're going to be dealing with next here. So y'all can see. I won't do any zooming or anything like that. I'll give you guys a couple seconds here and I'll pull that away. Beautiful. Alright, so B4, B3, PCG, PCA. So we're going back to the B side here. Alright, B3, B4. Perfect. B3. And then B4. B3, B4, PCG, PCA. Got PCs over on this side now. PCG and PCA. 1 and 1, which will make sense because it looks like we're getting into building the arms now. Looks like we'll be putting everything together here very, very shortly. Perfect. Now let's get these pieces together. So, whoa, I almost lost that. That was a solid catch on my end. We do not need that right now, do we, chat? Definitely not. Alright, so that's going to go like that, right at the top here. So that's one's going to go there. And then right on the bottom here, you guys see where this hole is. That's where we're going to put that PCG part. Just try to line everything up afterwards. See? Beautiful. Yep. Once you start building these, you get a really good, eye-opening situation, I guess, and this is why people do this. It's so calming, so relaxing. Alright, next parts. We got a B17 and 2 A19s and an A24. So let's get our B out of the way because that only has one piece in this aspect. So B17, which is right about here. Y'all see where that is. Some solid music, some nice chill music for you all. Hopefully you're not falling asleep on me. I know I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. That's for damn sure. Okay, A19, A19, A24. So it looks like we're working on some claws. Who wants to see those claws? We got an A19 right here. Another A19. And an A24. A24. Where are we at? Where are we at, A24? Don't tell me you're on the other page. Yep, it looks like you're gonna be on the other runner. Runner. A24. Which is right here in front of me. These guys. I'll have to remember that for next time, right? Some of the problems too with like the old, because I want to say this is either a reissue or re-release. I mean this I'm assuming has been out for quite a while now. They just don't tell you. So like when you have the A1, A2, like if you're just starting out, like you got to make sure like, okay, A1 only goes to a certain point and A2 only like goes to another point afterwards. So, alright, what did I get? Okay, B17. Did I get B17 already? Yeah. Did I need 3 A19s? Huh. I think I needed 3 A19s. I did. That's silly. That's very silly. We were looking at it the whole time. See what I mean? Literally talking about everything that I was just talking about. Literally doing everything that I was just talking about. So it's all good. We'll get there eventually, right? Right, crew? Okay, so let's put this clot together. So we got... So these all hang in here, if you're all watching. There's little, like, divots for this stuff to hang, so just make sure you're properly putting the claws in. Just like that. Look like a little bananas hanging here. There we go. Make sure you're pulling through as well. Get that right in there. You guys can see that, right? This is how they're kind of turning out. Might have to cut some a little bit of excess off of these afterwards as well. And then this part, yeah, okay. Then this part's gonna go downward like this, and it should hold everything else in place. Just make sure you're getting like outside of the claws there, and then you're just gonna push down. See? That wasn't too bad, was it? And then they expand. And before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, I'm just gonna do some little detail here. Cut the excess off just a hair. Alright. And chat, I will be right back. I'm actually going to check on my son. So, one moment please. Be right back for everybody. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I wanted to make sure he was okay. Alright, 13 is a huge, huge part here. So, a lot of A's. A lot of A's, and then everything's going to kind of connect at the end. So we got A38, A13. So let's just get all the big ones first. So 38, 34, and 29. 38, 34, and 29. 38. Just right here, everybody. Get that one right out. Beautiful. Flip it over. So that's 38. And then 34 is actually right here. Y'all can see that. Can't wait to see what we accomplish tonight. Okay, 34. So this is 38, 34. It's randomly going to do the same stuff, I guess. I have quite a playlist in there too. So, and 29. Right here. Let's go. Alright, 24, 29. And then we got 14, 16, 13. 14, 16, 13. So 16's right here. I'll have to get that afterwards. That's why I don't like the round ones, because they keep falling all over the place. And there's a lot around here. A lot around in this one. 13 and 14. There's 14. Right here. This guy right here. Alrighty then. Love it. So if you guys are going to watch the whole thing, or if you happen to watch later on, please let me know what you're liking about this. We're going to go down together and try to find this piece here. There we go. This is the worst. And you can't pause a live stream, so hey, I found it. It was hiding behind my printer, actually. Yeah, this is, hey, if you build, you get it. You understand exactly what I'm talking about here. That's like, that just happens to everybody all the time. I'm going to plug my mic back in. Hold on just a sec. That's just crazy. I love it. Good times. So let's put all this together now, since we're having a great time. So I mean, the claw essentially is going to be on the, this is the base, right? And I keep hitting the camera because I'm a tool. Just like that. Claw. There we go. If you are in the chat and you are a builder, tell me about some of your experiences where you're losing pieces and different things like that. A13 and 38. So what piece is that? So it's going to be this one. And then 38. Yeah, this one's going to be really hard to see. And feel free to comment later on too, everybody. Just right in there. It's kind of hard to line this up sometimes. There we go. I think we got it that time. That's essentially what it's going to look like, of course. There we go. Okay. And then this roundish piece. And then 34. Same. That's so good that they did this for us. So it's just not, you're not messing around too much with it. You're getting the job done. And then last but not least, and then you're going to see that as well. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. I didn't really get all decked out today with my Gundam stuff either. It was kind of a lazy day at the household. Alright, cool. So now you got this, right? We put the base on, which is the claw, that, and then you're just going to kind of follow suit with this. So this is going to be your next piece. And it wants you to go like this. Oh, hold on. They gotta make this stuff complicated all the time. Uh-oh. I don't think that's gonna fit in there. I put the wrong piece on, everybody. That's exactly what I did, like an idiot. But that happens. We just gotta figure out how we're gonna get that off. That was very silly of me, but that's okay. I will persevere and get this out. There we go. Just give me a second, everybody. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. There we go. Beautiful. Sometimes you gotta improvise. So now the right thing to do, again, I don't claim to be an expert. And apparently I can't read directions. But that's the fun of it, right? Kind of coming and going as you please. Alright, and then that's gonna go like that. So you need that straight piece. I had the sphere piece in there where it all connects together. You need to start off with this. And then that is going to fit in here, like so. And I think I got to go the other way. I'm not too sure. This thing's going to fight me now. I got it wrong the first time, just like that, everybody, see? Beautiful. Alright, and then the next piece is going to be this piece, of course, right here. And just make sure you're looking at the directions, if you care to. You have a good idea, too, where to put these on, because you're just essentially taking the ball-ended pieces and putting them inside of each other here. Yep. Perfect. And then we got ourselves an arm with some claws. Bam. Alright, so that was step 13, on to step 14 now. And I'm going to have another drink of water, everybody. God, that's good water. A little bit of H2O. Let's wet the whistle a little bit. Step 14. B1, B2. So, grabbing the wrong stuff. Just going to reach for A. Gotta get B. B1, B2, which are these guys right here, 1 and 2. And I'm assuming we're going to be building the other arm. That would be a safe assumption. Beautiful. So I guess I'll ask this as well, out of everybody. If you're happening to like these live stream things, going forward, I will be more apt to do it. Or if you would like me to continue doing like the speed build animations and whatnot, once I get a program, I'll be more apt to do that. Feel free to let me know in the comments or later on if you'd like. The support is appreciated, and without the viewers, I probably wouldn't be doing any of this. I'd probably be in a dark room by myself crying with my Gunplas. So that was it for the PCAs and the PCGs. These are our last pieces as of right now. We got a couple more pieces in that small little runner, if you even want to call it a runner. And just like last time, just make sure your stuff is pointed up. And you're going to put your small thin PC, this is PCA at the top, just like that. Put it right in the holes here. And then your G, it's going to go right through that slot on the bottom. And sometimes you got to wrestle with it just a little bit. You got to show it who's boss. And you got to be smarter than plastic, apparently. And sometimes our fingers are a little too big for the things that we need to do. Okay. I think that is the best I'm going to be able to get with that one, everybody. So that's how it's going to look. And smack this baby on the other side here. And then bada bing, bada boom. And then it's going to be claw time. Step 15. We need 3 A20s, a B16, and an A24. So B16, which is right here. B16. Then we'll get our A20s out of the way. Hopefully I don't forget one this time. That would suck. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This is your A20 parts, the claws. Just be really careful with those, because the thinner the pieces, the more apt they're probably going to end up breaking on you, especially with the nippers. Gotta have a good eye for this stuff sometimes. Almost lost a claw too. A24 is on the other runner. We learned that last time. Here we go. Beautiful. Here we go. Let's go. We're going to put this stuff together real quick, just so we can make sure we got the claws and everything else in order now. And again, you want to swing these bad boys. You'll see where the grooves are right in here. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera as well. It's not on purpose. Working with the space and the equipment we got. Alright. I just think of bananas for some reason. These claws. They're not claws, they're bananas. He's got banana hands. And then of course, right, this is just to secure all those pieces in. Make sure you're not pressing like the black sides against the claws, because it's just supposed to hold them in place. Yeah, look at that. They all retract pretty well too. Cool. A claw for a claw. Alright, step 16. So 39, 40, and 35 we're going to start off with our A parts. 39. Well, we might as well just do 40. And remember, the straight piece goes first after the claw and the arm. Okay, 40. And then 39's right here. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. 39, 40, and 35. Right here. There's some of these songs I haven't really listened to entirely. But we'll give it a shot. It's on shuffle right now. There we go. I just don't want that piece flying away here. So we got 14, 16, and 13. Should be on the other runner. So 15, 10, excuse me, I was reading the top half. So we actually need 9, 10, and 15. So 15's right here. Thanks for sticking around, if you are sticking around. Because this is going to be done pretty shortly. This is going to be done pretty shortly. We don't have many parts left. Alright, I think that's it for that. So now we can put everything together. Who wants to do that? This guy. Okay, so as before, right, your claw is going to be the base. And we're just going to throw this right into here. Like so. And then here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Perfect. And then make sure this piece goes next, right guys and gals, Newtypes Ace Pilots, soldiers, everybody. Don't do what I did last time, because it's not good. And then make sure you're going to get it into the grooves here. Just like this song, we're all getting into the groove. I can't wait to watch this later, to be honest with you. You are probably laughing your asses off right now at the stupidity. Alright, let's just get all these pieces together here, and then we'll find a way. This has got to go on this one, just like that. Looks like I got some of this stuff here. Okay, beautiful. And then last but not least, we'll throw this bad boy right in here. Perfect. Alright, so that, and then just like last time, that thicker piece, just like that, should come right in looking just like that. There we go. Hey Lost, thank you. Appreciate you. Hope everything's okay in Florida. Alright, and then just like this, right here. Okay. And it looks like it's all turning this way, so we're going to go just like this time. See? How it just kind of snaps right in there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then go like this. Last but not least, everything's going to kind of follow suit. And it should just pop right in, just like that. And there you go. You got your arms, you got your claws. You're ready to rock and roll now. So let's just do a recap, because the next piece is we're gonna be completing this very soon. So, right, we got all these done. We got the left and right arm and claws done. Very cool. We've done our legs, right and left legs. We're gonna connect everything together very, very shortly. And then whatever this is, I'm assuming it's gonna be like the base for the legs and your abdomen area. So far, so good. Step number 17. A5, A3, A23, A6. A. Where the A's at? They're right here. Alright, A5, A3, A6, A23. So let's get this residue off. A5, A3, A6. So here's 5, everybody, right here. There we go. There's 5, and 6 is going to be right here. Beautiful. Looks like I still got to cut this piece. It's just hanging on a little bit stronger than the others. Or I forgot entirely. Who knows? There we go. A5, A6, and then A3. As you can see, our runners are pretty much running out of time. And then A23 is going to be on the next A2 runner. And again, we're pretty much running out of a lot of different stuff at this point, which is going to be awesome. You know why? Because when there's no pieces in the runners, you're all done. Ready to rock and roll. Okay. So this is step 17. And let's see. So we got A5, which you got to do this. And then A3. Make sure you're matching up everything perfectly. And it looks like everything's going to be pushed through these holes right here too. So I'll just push that baby right through. Looks like it's going to stop right there. So you're just going to see some details of the chest. Excuse me. And we do need some PCEs. So we're going to get to that. Wow. Sorry, looks like dinner was killing me tonight. Dinner's killing me tonight. I'll have to talk to my girl about that. She's trying to kill me before I go on live stream. That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke, by the way. Alright, so this A23 piece looks like you want this side here where the pegs are sticking out, essentially, or the nubs. It's going to go something like this, if you actually make it. Okay. See how it's just kind of enclosing everything together at this point. That's good stuff. Alright. And then our back piece, you're going to slip these. So they want this. So your E pieces, you want to be like the butt out facing you, just like this. And you're just going to push those into those holes right there. Same with this. Same scenario. Push that right in. Well, at least make the attempt to push it in. There, Judge Amaro. And then you're just going to put everything together at this point. And just make sure you're leveling everything off properly. Everything's supposed to be where they're supposed to be, because the last thing you want to do at this point is start putting pieces on backwards and stuff. And, you know, nobody wants to do that. You spent all this time with me putting it together. See, that's what we should do. There should just be, I mean, I know people do it, but maybe do just like episodes where everybody builds the same kit and then we all can give each other pointers and stuff. Again, I'm just getting some of the residue I didn't get. Apologize for blowing in the mic there. Alright. So that's it for that part. And then step 18, which we're actually going to use one of our stickers, it looks like. So I'm going to drag that right over here too right now. And we need A22 and A4 PCD. So and then we got a couple more pieces to go, I believe. So right here. Boom. Make sure you're really looking to see where they got these guys here. This is kind of a little ridiculous. There we go. And then we got to do the PCD afterwards. Perfect. Wow, an hour and 41 minutes so far, everybody. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, honestly. And those that are going to watch this later on, thank you so much. I know it's a lot to sit through these days. We're all used to sitting and scrolling, but you know, just want to come here, hang out, build some Gundam model kits, Gunpla. So this sticker is going to be your eye, right? So it's going to be this one. I know it's going to be kind of hard to see because of the reflection, but the pink one right there. And make sure you put your sticker is going to fit. Looks like it wants you to go right here. There's no indication like some of those, so if you're building like Zaku's and Doms and stuff, like you literally just have to kind of place it right here on the edge. So there's no indents. I'm not the best at this either, so I forgive you. Well, forgive me, I should say. Just do the best you can. It doesn't look like it goes down too far. You know, I think I did pretty good with that for what it is. All right, and then D's gonna sit right in here. It's a slippery one. I don't want to say it out loud, but you probably get my drift. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Where are we at? This flat part. Where's this square part? It's all square. Wow. The most difficult thing right here. Don't worry about everything else you did all night with the model kit. We're going to get stuck at one of the last parts we have to put on. So on the holes, are going to go with the holes. And it should be facing out kind of like this. That's what it says at least. So your holes should match up. And then you got yourself a nice little head for your Z'Gok. And then that's going to sit just like that for right now. Alright, so we got all these pieces together. And we don't really have much more to do, everybody. So, I'm going to move this just like this. And I will move our parts up so you all can see the manual. See? This is it. Ain't much. You're putting it together. You're putting your booster packs on. Alright. Oh, I hit the camera again. My bad. Alright, so B9, B11, B15. Let's just rock this out. So B9 right here. B9, B11's right here. There we go. And we're just going to cut right through all this because it's pretty self-explanatory. We'll put the parts together that need to go together. And B15, which is right here, this guy right here. Alright, so that piece is like that. And then the last three pieces, I mean, again, it's pretty self-explanatory at this point, everybody. And that's going to go over here. Alright. Cool. We're almost there. We're at the end of this, finally. I'm proud of all of you that stuck around. I know it's a lot to ask for, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's put these all together. Looks like that all sits on the bottom. So you want to make sure, right? And this is all going to come together just like this. Just pop it in. Ooh, beautiful. And then just, here we go. Right? Bada bing, bada boom, there's one. And then here we go one more time. Then press down. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh my god. And just like that. It's all coming together, everybody. So 18 goes with 17, then we put the booster packs on. So it's telling us what step parts are going to be put together. So like this is going to be put together with this part, and just make sure it's all going to come down just like that. See how it's just like looking beautiful at this point? My god. And we do have a sticker, the last sticker, one of two, or two of two I should say. And then we'll put that on right here where it asks, which it looks like it's somewhere right here. So you're actually going to see, not sure how close this is going to be, but see this right in here? You're going to put this sticker right in here. Do your best. Do your best. I don't think that looks too bad, honestly. Boom. And then our booster packs are going to go on the back side right here. And I got to find the hole first because it looks like that one turned for some reason. Yeah, just be very careful. I'm actually very shocked I was able to get that. But they just sit off anyways. See? They just sit off the body a little bit. There you go. Actually, they're supposed to go inside a little bit. There we go. I got it. Very shocked. So there we go. And then we just put everything together now. Alrighty. So let's put our legs together and stuff. So these actually bend, everybody. So just kind of bend that right in there. They're all like weird anyways. They're not supposed to be completely straight, you know. There we go. See, we got our legs already. That's awesome. I love when everything kind of comes together. There's not really a lot of mistakes and whatnot. I gotta figure out how this is gonna go now. I think it's gonna go like this. Just like this. Seems very wobbly. And then you're gonna put this piece, right? See that? Right on the top here. And then, oh man, Char is breakdancing without even me. And then our last piece, I want that to come apart too much. It's right here. Cool. Wow. We did it, everybody. Just kind of giving you an overall. There. Ain't she beautiful? Good little Char. Put them up like this for a second. And then we're going to take a look at this on the other screen. Fitting music for the ending, huh? We did good. Very good, everybody. I'm proud of you all. Mission accomplished. We have yet another one here. And I'm going to, I'm just going to let you all take this in for a second. And I mean, it's pretty cool, you know? Some bendy parts, right? Don't bend them too much. Like I said, some of these kits you just never know how everything's going to turn out, but I mean, for this being a high grade kit, even, I think we did okay. What do you guys think? I'm going to go to full screen now on my end. So we finally did it, everybody. Yeah. Whoop. I'll go on this side. That's okay. We'll go on this side. That's cool, huh? What do you guys think? We did this. We did this all on our own. That's great. So, without further ado, I mean, Char as well wants to thank each and every single one of you soldiers out there for coming in tonight. I had a blast, honestly. I didn't think I would have this much fun just kind of getting on here and shooting the shit and talking about Gundam and building a mobile suit with you all. And I'm very excited. I hope you all had a great time. And we're going to get into some outro stuff as of right now. So I'm going to put Char down. Thank you. Newtypes Ace Pilots, I appreciate you all. And going into the next one, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be building next. I'm going to be expecting some feedback this time, even from newcomers. Did you enjoy it? What are some things you liked? What are some things you disliked? And we're going to keep this train rolling into 2025. Like, this is where all my major content's going to be. You might see some promotional stuff on other social media platforms, but YouTube's it. So if you're here and you're spending time, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And as always, soldiers, we'll see you on the battlefield. Until next time, have yourselves a great night. Thank you for your patience. Get some well-deserved rest.